Okay, this is a design team layout that I've left this little bit in the beginning, but you've got to stick around because you know when we all create a layout and we all do it, I'm positive we all do it, right? And you look at it at the end and go, nah, that's not working. That doesn't work for me. I hate it. That's what this layout did, okay? So this is a design team layout for Crazy Craft Obsession, and stay till the end because I create a layout and then I hate it and then I fix it. So this one is kind of like two layouts in one video, really. So the reason I left this bit in is because I wanted to show you how I created the word beautiful. Okay, so I am using the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Storyteller papers, and I'm using, this particular one is called, what's it called? Storyteller, Little Love. I will have that all linked below. Now see what I'm doing with the sticker here. This is a foam sticker. It's from the Cocoa Vanilla Studio Storyteller foam title stickers. Now what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a stamp so I could create almost like a shadow effect. That's what I was going for, right? But, well, there's no but. I do create that. Now, this bit here is left in purely so you can see what my process is for using a sticker as a stamp. Now, this is a foam sticker, so it's raised up, so it's perfect for this. All I've done is run a thin, I used the 1/8 of an inch thickness double-sided tape, and as you can see I've stuck it onto my stamping block, which is all removable, not a problem. So see how now I can see I've got a stamp. Okay, then what I decided to do was I wanted to play with the lunar paste. This is the Simon Hurley's lunar paste, and it's in the color Slippery When Wet. Now all I'm using is a bit of old packaging. I'm spreading it out reasonably thin, thin, sort of, if that makes sense. I did run a little bit of talcum powder over the sticker purely to remove the tack on it. Now I probably didn't need to do that, but that's just a habit that I've got into because when you use ink, see how it turns into a stamp? So that way I can literally mirror image whatever I want that's a foam stamp. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So, and it gives you that squished out edge look. I really, really liked how it turned out. However, please stick around to the end because the video definitely, I think right there is where I went wrong. Well, no, I'm not going to say I went wrong because we're all going to learn from this, right? We're all going to sit back and we're all going to go, let's not do that again. So the problem I've got is when I scrap, I like to have, when I'm doing a, what would you call it? If I'm doing a shadow effect or whatever. So see now, okay, hang on. I'll come back to this. Now, see, I've just taken the sticker off the stamp pad. Now I'm adding glue to it. And I'm then able to use the actual sticker, the stamp, it's a sticker, it was the stamp, it's now the sticker again. And I'm able to actually attach it in the center. This is what I wanted to do. Okay, bear with me. I know this looks terrible. Bear with me. So what I wanted to do was, I actually didn't want the beautiful in black. I wanted it to have the black hue around it, so it was raised up, but I didn't want the top of it to be black. Now the problem that I have is I like to work in odd numbers. That is just what I do. If I'm doing dots, I like to do them in 3s. If I'm doing any sort of thing, I like it to be an odd number. Now, yes, there is an odd number on here because there's 5 beautifuls, but it doesn't look right. So now I've shown you the process of how I created the beautifuls. Now I'm going to cut the rest of this video and switch it over to where I fix the video, fix the layout. It's actually quite funny. Okay, so here's the close-up of the original one, and yeah, nah, pass. That is a hard pass for me because I do not like it. I zoomed in on it and I just went, you know what? I hate it. Hate with a big H. I don't like it one little bit. So if you don't like it, keep watching because I'm going to fix it. Yes, I am. I'm actually, the reason I'm zooming in and holding it there for quite so long is now it's time to fix the layout. Let's do it. Let's hope I fix it. In which case I do. Now, don't have a heart attack, but yes, I am completely destroying the layout that I just created. 100% destroying it. I've ripped, now I do this a lot, and Cass knows this from Crazy Craft Obsessions. See, if you don't like it, fix it. If you don't like your layout, there and then, in the minute, if you don't fix it, you're never going to want to look at it in a scrapbook or in your photo album. You're never going to like it. So you might as well fix it there and then. And just because I'm a content creator here on YouTube doesn't mean I get it right every time. Anyone who's been here for more than 5 minutes knows that I put in the good, the bad, and the ugly. I just put in the ugly. Feel free to laugh along with me because I can tell you, I was having me a chuckle because it just didn't look right to me. So here I am. I have a spare sheet of this, the color, the background. I absolutely love this background color. I know not everyone likes yellow, but I absolutely loved this color. Now, I'm going ahead and I'm ripping some chunks out of the side just for some extra interest because, you know, why not? Why not? Didn't really want it to be super, super white. So when you're tearing paper, if it's got a white core, you will either, if you pull it towards you, you'll get a white edge. If you pull it away from you, you will get the colored edge. That's basically all I did there. So this is me fixing the background. New page. Don't sweat it. Don't stress. I actually did this page yesterday when Jen was home from school sick, and I will let you know she is still home today, but she will actually go for a full day of school tomorrow. I think she picked up a tummy bug when she went to the shops, and no one else is sick, thank goodness. Touch wood. I'm going to touch some wood while I'm saying that. And yeah. So here is what I think was missing when I did the last layout. I think the black needed to go around the photos to help separate them more from the page beneath. Now, I'm not kidding. This is how I scrap sometimes. I just chuck it down and see what happens. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I did rectify this. So what else can I tell you? First of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome. How you doing? I just call it how it is. Okay? If we do a layout and I create a layout and then realize it looks terrible, well, guess what? I'm going to fix it. Or I'm going to call it out for what it is. This is absolutely zero reflection on the products that I used. This was totally just, I was having a mum emergency with my sick child, and I didn't have my full attention on what I was actually doing. The concept was in the back of my head. I thought it was going to run smoother than it did, and subsequently it didn't. So you can see in the very first part of this video, you can see how I created the beautiful title. What I actually wanted in my head was the beautiful raised up. I didn't want it black, but I wanted it to look like a shadow. So I knew if I colored the top of it, then that's what you can see right there. So you can see that it's a little bit dark around the edges, but it's got the gold. And that I used the Simon HURLEY Slippery When Wet Lunar Paste. I do think I need to get I think I need to get the cooler gold, because I'm not a warm gold fan. I like the cooler gold, you know, that lighter gold. This is a really dark warm, so I'm going to order that with my next order. So then I think I will be happier with the gold. But this particular product, wowza, I absolutely love it. And here's another thing that I changed. So I've swapped it over to the other side because I think the photos sort of flow better on that side. And then the word beautiful, so I didn't completely just throw them away and start from scratch. I am going around, I'm fussy cutting these words, because one of the things I really didn't like were the black dots, and they were Nuvo drops, and I didn't like, it was too contrasty, it didn't look right. So I go around, I'm sorry if you can hear that lawnmower, my neighbour is mowing his lawn, and it looks like it's going to rain here, so he's kind of trying to get it done really quickly this morning. So I am just fussy cutting this. Now I'm going to revert back to welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed, I would absolutely love to have you jump on board. I am organizing a really good giveaway for 1,500 subscribers, and I'm working on that, but we need to get a little bit closer to 1,500 before I start releasing information about it. So that is something that I want to do. Now, if you're new to my channel, you will not know about this, but for all the other people that have been with me from the beginning, thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Now, the monetization side of things, I'm just letting you know that it's from that monetization that I will be doing my giveaway. So as much as you guys have contributed big time to my channel with my likes and my views and all that sort of stuff, I now want to give back to you again, because that's what this is all about. Why do I do my channel? To show you a different way to scrapbook. This is the way I scrap. I don't go all out with stickers and embellishments and all that sort of thing. I create my own, and that I've had a few people say to me that that's quite unique, and that's just who I am. That's what I like to do. I like to show you that there's different ways that you can do things and get a beautiful result. You don't necessarily have to always scrap the way everyone else does on YouTube. So, I mean, you don't even have to scrap like I do, really. So I'm using Wild Honey Distress Oxide with one of my brushes, and I'm popping that down. I think it needed a little bit of a hue around it, and I think that's what I needed under the Beautifuls as well. This is something that I did by chance. This looks awesome up close. So I've used the Lunar Paste, right? But I've just touched it a little bit with the Distress Oxide, and it looks amazing. Give it a crack. If you've got some, give it a go in different colors, because I'd be really interested to see what it looks like. It sort of makes it look brassy. It looks amazing. Give it a crack. It looks really good. And that was just me mucking around with it. So this is where I decided that my title is going to go, and I'm much happier with it where it is. And I love the beautifuls. Like, I love how they turned out. I just didn't like how they looked on the other layout. So I've got the top one is the raised up one, and then the two below are the ones that I stamped with the Lunar paste. So much happier with that. I did sprinkle a little bit of water onto my, and this is the other way I do splatters. These are my intentional splatters. If you're new to my channel, I'm not great with splatters. Okay, just random chucking it down there. So basically what I like to do is sometimes I grab my pipette, whatever you call it, the little plastic dropper thing, and I go through and I just put spots where I want the drops to be. And that works for me. Now, I've just grabbed a star out of the, I got this in my last order, and it's the VICKI BOUTIN Warm Wishes stamps. Now, it's a Christmas stamp. You can see them off to the side there. There's snowflakes and all the rest of it. I will never use the snowflakes, but I ordered this stamp set for the stars because they're different and I love them. So I'm just to tie all these together. I know there's stars in the background, but I wanted to bring some more of the wild honey to sort of make it a little bit darker. So now I'm actually using my fan brush. I don't do this very often, so enjoy the fact that I'm doing these splatters. So I removed some of the ink with the water that I put on the ink, but now I'm going in and adding some more on top. So it actually gives you two different effects. So I did add that on, and now I'm doing my journaling. Now, watch how I do my journaling. It is a little bit different. It's a little bit quirky, but it adds to the effect of the border. So I'm actually just writing my journaling. It's nothing earth-shattering, but I wanted to use it as the border. So I'm actually writing it backwards there. So if you literally have to read it backwards. So it's I know it's a bit quirky, it's a bit weird. Someone will read my page one day and go, that makes no sense. And then but I've actually drawn some little arrows so you can see which way to read it, which is funny. So that's my layout, guys. I would love to take this opportunity to do my shameless plug. I would love some thumbs up. I would love some comments. I love interacting with you guys. Here's the close-ups for you. And of course, I would love to have you subscribe. Like I said, the giveaway is going to be fantastic. And you guys, yeah, it's worth it. So if you've got friends that watch my channel and haven't subscribed, make them subscribe so you can get into the competition. So into the giveaway. So thanks for watching. I will chat to you soon. And that is my layout. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.